Yes, back again with another episode of the S.O.S podcast. You got myself, DG, in the building. Gonna keep it quick. Gonna slide it over to my friend on the far left.
As always, let's go, people. Let's go.
How are you, my boy?
Yeah, man. Another long last week, but you know, we're alive. We're thankful. So keep pushing.
I hear that. But we've got two special guests in the building. Listen to the audience. They said it was too male dominated, so we thought we'd bring you a balance this week. So to my left we have
Suvi. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Not too bad. One faff to get down here, but got
That
in.
is an issue. Yes, and to my right, who have we got?
Long time. It's Shaq. I'm back. Lovely to be here.
Let's go.
Yeah, how's it been?
It's been alright.
Feels to be back.
It does.
To be fair to the two of you,
Yeah.
how's it feel to be back?
Feels good.
Yeah,
Feels good.
Love to hear that, man. Let's go.
But this was meant to be a Valentine's episode. Obviously, we didn't meet the timeline in time, so it's a post-Valentine episode. So to get into how's everyone's Valentine's, let's start with my male friend over
Ladies
there.
first.
Are you gonna do ladies first?
Respectfully.
Okay, which lady wants to go first? How was it Valentine's, you?
I mean, it was different. Spent it with a little someone. Usually it's work. So it was different. It was nice.
That's good. Love that.
It was just
Love is in the air, man. Love is in the air.
Love it in.
Yeah. In all honesty, I'm not seeing anyone. But in all honesty, I'm not fussed about Valentine's Day. I feel like I should get those treatments random times in the year. I don't feel like that love is defined by the one day. Also, if you know the history of the day, you wouldn't want to do it
Love me
anyway.
every day.
So a lot of people just do what society does, but you don't even know why you're doing it. And I
Yeah.
think once you have the knowledge of things, you're not bothered about it. So I'm good either way. I get that treatment randomly.
It's a good point.
Sorry.
There's a good point because with a lot of holidays, including Christmas and stuff like that, the history behind it is a lot more sinister than you realise.
Yeah.
And people don't look into stuff like that. It's just, celebrate. Let's just do what everyone else is doing. It is true, and that goes for most holidays.
And I'm not bashing anyone that celebrated it, and it's not because I didn't celebrate it. I feel this way. No,
The
that's
Ramadan
my.
started today, so
That's just my thing. I'm not
Yeah.
phased. If I was in the best marriage relationship and he never did anything on this day, I wouldn't be hurt or offended or calling my face. You know, you didn't do nothing. No, because he does it. He does it randomly on a Thursday and on a Tuesday and on a Sunday. So yeah, we're good.
So what about you, D?
When's Valentine again?
14th.
Was that Friday?
It was Saturday. Was it Friday?
It was a Friday.
It was Friday, wasn't it?
I was at work.
I feel it was like a nice lineup as well. You had the Friday and the Saturday. It's just a line to do something nice.
I was at work.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I was there too.
I was at work.
I was there too.
Trying to get this money in, man.
So you can do.
No, it was good. It's cool. Obviously, it didn't really do much. I was just work. Yeah. I can't really do much after that. Did I go out? I feel like I did, but who knows? Who knows?
Is it just another day?
Yeah, just another day, man.
What would you feel would have been like an ideal activity for you to have done that day? If you was planning one. You
I don't
know?
know how you did.
Let's answer the simple question though.
Obviously, Shaq's just rattled me with the, do you know what Valentine really means? I don't want to be celebrating it too tough unless I do my research, but you know the basics. Go out to eat, get a hotel, ideally go one with a spa, trying to enjoy myself, get there for the weekend, little getaway, enjoy ourselves, ideally.
Listen, what city?
Well, you know, somewhere nice. Gotta do your research. A couple getaway places around the UK, so you gotta figure it out, and then yeah. So well, I'm gonna throw that back at you now, since you wanna be playing games.
It's me.
Yeah, since you wanna be childish and disturb my peace.
I don't know.
Bad energy, start again.
I don't know. Like, man's done the big Valentine's Day shebang before, so obviously it can go very extreme. I've done the special getaways.
Yeah, this wasn't a broad question. What did you do on Friday? Go on.
Stop. You're not listening.
I didn't do that. I said it. I was at work. I didn't do anything. I ain't got no one to.
You get a bottle of wine to yourself.
No, I tell her that I came London that day. But I came there, I said, no, I gotta treat myself.
So you did get a little. So you did treat. So you did spend Valentine's Day.
I bought burger and chips, fam.
Self-love is Valentine's Day.
Bought a burger and chips, fam.
And wash it down with a bottle of wine. I see nothing wrong with that.
Washed it down with a bottle of water, man. That's how I washed it down.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I done.
Glad people had different types of Valentine's. Everyone enjoys.
Now, I got into asking for that activity. Actually, let me even slide back. So since you did something nice, but what would you think of would be an ideal activity? Or was the activity you done wasn't ideal?
I think it's just spending time with your loved one.
So it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. I think things are overpriced on that particular date anyway. So to be fair,
is that a thing?
Dinner.
Did they increase prices?
Yeah, they really do. Everywhere.
Is it really?
It's disgusting.
Come on, man.
And Mother's Day.
Even season,
Yep.
any
Father's Day.
any seasonal event.
They're profiting.
Come on, man.
I find it crazy.
That's the gold mine
If you
period.
actually analyse
I've never noticed that. I've actually never noticed.
It's a massive big business pump.
As
It's
a
a
business,
market tactic.
literally.
We
What?
need to flood
Christmas. No, see how crazy whole Asda, Sainsbury's, all them are. Them are
No,
not
I knew
the
that.
price,
But I
and they're
didn't know
calling it
for like,
Christmas specials.
for meals they increased the price and that sort of thing. So that day, I just never noticed and sort of
And any
thing.
coupons that would work aren't working.
Or
Yeah.
even if
You
they,
missed
Two
that
for one.
14.
even
The
even
2
if
for
they
2 for 1 ain't bagging.
they change the price in ways you don't realise. So what they'll do, they'll add a Mother's Day menu. That's
Crazy
selling more
prices.
fruit. While you still have their own menu, they add
Yeah.
another menu on to attract people to come. That's in a way getting more revenue in than you usually would on a normal day.
Set menus are the king. And we're reeling people in. Reeling people in and say, yeah, you got a set menu here. It's a crazy price.
And
No.
nowadays you got to
Stuff
pay
like
for booking. Back in the day you didn't have to pay for booking.
Yeah,
You
no.
call up, you
Deposits
see
and
if
all
there's
that
reservation, you just give them your card details and go. Now
Yeah, but that one makes
companies
sense though.
Yeah, but
That's
now
something
Nah,
incentive
sometimes
out
the
the
they
depot
want
is
you to
crazy
pay up
though.
front. Yeah.
Sometimes the depot's crazy.
No, you know why?
But you
People
have
be
to-
making mad
they-
cancellings.
Some people are doing depot by numbers. So the more people coming,
Yeah.
the more the depot. I just paid a nasty depot.
Oh
Paid a
yeah.
nasty depot.
You're
It
right,
was not
it's
nice.
isn't it?
Not nice at all.
But it makes sense.
Nah, don't
That's
do
the one
that.
incentive I can say. Like back in the days, how much times you'd make a reservation, and because you know it's nothing out there, I'm not coming anymore, cancel it.
Who does that though?
You'd
Yeah,
be
on a large
surprised.
scale. On a large
Yeah,
scale.
You'd be
serial
surprised.
killer.
People with multiple.
Why are you making?
Because you
plans
know
not
the
to
service
kill
is
you?
available, so it's like
Nah, that's
Nah,
you
innit?
need to be arrested. Because clearly you're a menace to society, fam. Why are you causing headache for everyone? You've made them put your name in and everything, and they put you in the schedule. They've fitted you in a room or whatever. Got you, and you're not turning up. You're disrespectful, fam.
Yeah.
what you gonna do? What if your date ain't banging no
You
more?
can't make me the ring.
I booked a 2 for
You
1.
can't
And
make-
that's just
you
101
can't
now.
make me king of
I
the
come
world,
in.
fam. I'll put niggas
No,
like you in
but we're
jail.
talking about multiple guests. Because he's talking about big books.
Yeah, big book is there.
Nah, what is that, man? That's bad.
No, why I got into that is because I was talking about it with Suvi because she thinks this is an ideal activity. She thinks it's fun. In America, about the Texas Zoo, about they let you name a cockroach after your ex and feed it to an animal for Valentine's.
You need to behave yourself.
That's colourful still.
Oh.
How much are they selling them for?
It didn't say the price. But I can imagine that. How much would you pay for a cockroach? And name it after your ex.
Go whoop to a lion.
Some people be there a bag full.
That's wicked though, man. I don't know, man. I'm not doing that, man. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm over you, man. I don't need a cockroach to validate.
This is what I said. When I saw this activity, I was just like, it's very sad.
Over you, man. Yeah, it's sad, man. And you know some weirdos out there that bag of exes, man, are buying 15 roaches. Just get a life, bro.
Someone
like,
come there and just drop us that.
Yeah, you need, like, you need
Give
to
me all
heal.
the roaches. Give me all of
You
them.
need counselling.
Yeah, you need to heal, like, bro.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
saying
roaches.
insultive. It's the fact that you have still clustered up
That's
that
what I'm
much
saying.
bitterness or anger or resentment that you are going to purchase a creature to feed.
Nah,
Wait,
man.
listen.
I look
To
on a
feed
different sense.
another creature
Yeah.
to imagine that is
Yeah.
happening to
Yeah,
them. You
brother,
can do that
go
in your
get
head.
help.
Brother, what if that
Get
guy's
on the
giving you
field.
bare bun?
Go get help.
Brother, I'm there with a smile on my face.
On the
Yeah,
flip,
that's
let's say you're not
doing
spending money on
anything
it.
to the
Let's
person.
say you're not spending money on
It's
it. It's just an
therapy.
activity
You
to
just
do.
helping Mother Nature
You're just
do
going
all
to
her
the
job.
zoo, they're giving out
Yeah.
cockroaches, name it, feed.
But I'm imagining.
No, that's not
That's
Mother Nature,
Sandra.
because I've watched a
That's
couple
Sandra.
shows where them cockroaches run and jump and hide and ditch. We're robbing them of their way to save their lives.
True.
Still. We're just
True.
ashing
Wait,
them to
actually,
their death.
you're
I'm not
murderers.
gonna lie, I think it's funny. It's funny. It's just a bit.
And you that sent me the bug torturing page.
That was you.
It was you.
That was you.
When they're like, man,
Relax.
man are putting
Relax.
poppers in
If
If they were
cockroaches'
letting you
mouth.
dash a
No,
mouse
stop it.
or a rat
I'm not touching it though. So,
and
I'm
let
not
that
touching
get
it.
chased, that's more satisfying because you watched the hunt. I know that's
Hey, what's wrong with you
That's
people?
No, I'm just saying, if it was to be something, not a roach. Like we kill that all the time. That don't mean about.
Yeah, but I
we
feel like
watch a
there's
rat
no
get
value to
hunted.
that,
To
fam.
be fair, I'm touching that in the first place. So.
Well, no, maybe not tell, but like
I ain't
release it
touching
on
it.
a latch or something.
Nah, you
But
just
that's
pull the rope.
wicked. I'm not
Pull the
saying
rope.
to do it either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
I'd pay money for that. Like one of the workers to mark Max's name on the rat and then just throw it
No,
in
That's
there.
crazy.
And I can
That's
watch it.
evil.
That is evil.
That is evil.
That is
I
evil.
like, yeah, cut it.
One
rip
little
off his
roach
head.
and just flipping
on
it
top
out
of-
there. Like
on
that's
top
different.
on
to-
top of killing the rat, you're even gonna put untested chemicals on its skin.
That's not
You
what
know?
I'm saying.
Mark
No,
it.
that's not, okay,
No, that's
first
crazy.
and foremost, we do not abuse animals. We don't agree
That's what
with
I'm
animal
saying
abuse.
here, dog.
We actually
Rat for dead,
appreciate
man.
That's crazy.
rats should go. Yes, I don't disagree with that. They're vermin, but we are not animal abusers.
Yeah, far from that, though, please.
We are far from that.
Don't
A
report
lot of
us.
us are dog lovers.
If you
We
know-
actually.
if you know me, you know I love my animals.
We have to
so
clarify that
it's
because
not
it
even-
sounded real.
Crazy.
What,
Yeah.
Crazy.
Throwing my dog from what's this?
Yeah, that was a donut. Come on to me now. That's what I
It's like my dog, bro. So I want to get into this scenario, yeah? Throw a spanner in the works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, actually, can you read this for me, please? Break it down.
I got caught cheating on my man with this MF. I'm not swearing. And my man left and refused to pay the rent this month. I went to the guy who I was messing around with and asked him could he loan me the money for my rent until I get my income taxes. This MF really had the nerve to say my financial struggles isn't his problem. This is so messed up because I wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for this broke MF. I could have still had my man and my stability. The fact that I have to suffer because what I did was love another man is unfair. It is sad as AF. These men don't know how to be men anymore and aren't being there for us women during these hard times.
So as a woman's stance, so we got it. I would have bashed.
Is this real?
That's what I said.
Is this real?
I said that's gotta be real.
No, but if this is in America, it's real.
Yeah,
I don't think- I think it might be America, to be fair.
It's a high possibility.
But I'm saying MF and that.
Yeah,
you can't really
it's
use that
America.
language, so I can imagine it is America.
Well, yeah. Let's say the ladies are. Me personally,
You know, you read it.
I might be wicked.
not every female is the same. Sometimes we're just as confused as you guys.
Yeah.
There's no accountability whatsoever.
Yeah.
There's no empathy towards him either.
Yeah.
She's still very selfish.
She's thinking about her throughout
Her
her whole
entirely.
situation.
Also, her mindset of being taken care of
Wayward.
is completely bent.
Yeah, it's not right. I'm
not saying a woman has to do something to be taken care of, but we all understand the just common grounds of giving each other the respect. However, let's flip it. That whole mindset, men think this way a lot. Men think this way a lot, and I think it's only analysed properly when it comes out of a woman's mouth.
Yeah.
Because we're made to be a certain way, which I understand, but also some things that sound crazy, men are doing this on a regular, but society just got used to man moving mad.
Yeah. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So the side piece. Does he have to pay?
He ain't got no business concerning himself about her, not at all.
That's
That's not your man.
'cause
You
you
ain't
ain't
in a
mine.
no with him.
Yeah.
He knows you have a man on top of that. You're not his responsibility. You wasn't even his concern.
He knew what he was getting into. I don't think
And
you
so
knew.
did you. No, because if
No,
he never
clearly
found
she
out.
didn't.
No, she did, because if her man never found out, she would still be continuing. You know the risks. Anyone that cheats
Yeah.
knows the risk. They can't act like they don't.
Yeah, she need a risk.
You felt like it was a risk willing to take. Yam it. That's what you put to cook, brother.
I feel silly.
I just feel like when it comes to cover my rent, cover my anything, does she not make her own money? Simple. For me, it's clear as that.
Let's take into consideration, it's definitely America.
Yeah.
And how they have set up their mindset itself. So that plays a big role into that whole situation there, because you know how they perceive things. How you see social media, you see how they're going about. So yeah, we have to take into consideration that side of it, because for them, that's what a lot of them.
But I feel like UK girls are adapting that culture though.
They
slowly,
especially for the last 5 years, it has come over here.
Yeah.
5 to 6 years, it's come over here. So a
I'm
lot of women.
grateful I experienced that.
Yeah,
bro.
a lot of women in this country think the same way, and I think it's disgusting.
I agree, but I also think a lot of women think that way. However, you're right; they still have their self covered, and I think that's the difference with women over here
than there.
And I'm not saying all women over there are like that, because there is.
What
a
are you
large
saying the
percentage.
difference is?
I feel like women over here are starting to adopt that attitude, which I don't fully agree with. However, if the man leaves and can't pay the rent, women over here usually can hold it down themselves for a minute. That's the difference. Sometimes these women, they're so taken care of. If one thing goes left, they can't do it.
Too dependent on the man.
Do you get what I mean? Whereas it's the norm by like 17. Girls in London, we're working. It's just the culture of it. Where girls over there, I'm not saying they're not working.
I can't lie. Girls are better hustlers than men sometimes.
Yeah.
More time right
Especially
now.
nowadays.
No, I think bitten like that, fam. Bitten like that, man. One thing I always say I can give women credit for. I don't know, their drive is different from ours in that sense. I don't know what.
Who told you that? I know a bag of mommy bitches, man. Don't play like that.
I was just about to land. The women I've seen in my life.
Okay.
Sorry, speak for yourself.
Yeah, the sophisticated ladies.
You're
right, the sophisticated ladies.
Yeah. The women I've seen in my life, their drive is different. They're hustlers, and I gotta give them credit, fam. I've yet to see, as you call them, a bummy bitch. Excuse my French people.
A BB.
I am not saying that. I am not saying that. But yeah, I ain't experienced that. So maybe for you it's different. You've met. I don't want to use the word again. But yeah,
obviously, there's a balance in our roster, innit? Like, there's a few guys I know.
Start again.
Okay, not my personal roster. When I'm looking at my females that I know, there's certain that's very career driven, and it's motivating to me.
What's that?
What? Career driven?
Is that a word?
Career driven.
Oh, career driven. I thought you said something.
What the hell do you think I said, bro? I was thinking, what? Even had to pause that. What the hell do you think I said?
Hey, I thought you said something crazy. I said I ain't heard that word before, man. Why? Where did you get that one?
I like to come up with new words, but
okay, career driven.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the way you said it.
Yeah, in the sense that it's motivating to me, it gives me a push, but then some are just like, no, like, I don't even like chatting to you. Your energy rubs off on me. If someone told me you ain't done nothing today, you're tired. I'm like, you ain't done nothing to be tired, fam. You telling me you're tired? Come out my face, man. Like, stop it. Where's the shame?
I can't.
Where's the self-reflected? You have no right to be tired, but you ain't done nothing all day. Don't tell me you're tired. I'm tired. I'm at work.
Yeah, I can't lie. That's cheeky still. That's
what I'm
very
saying.
cheeky, yeah.
Do you know what, all jokes aside, there's nothing wrong with being looked after with someone you're with.
Absolutely.
But if he leaves, you need to have your own.
Yeah.
You can't be then looking left, right and centre and not have your own.
Yeah, I think that's
it
the
makes
scary.
No sense.
Yeah, that's the scary side of it. Like, you don't want
Do you know what I
to
related
for
to?
yourself, just in case.
Do you know what I related to? Do you know there's a bagger man that they get with a girl that drives and they get comfortable. And you see when the girl leaves, rattle. It's the convenience of everything's gone. I'm saying I can't be there, so I know the feeling. Oh, that's what I can relate it to. Because I still see it as a thing, and I'm just like, brother, don't wait. I was there. Go get the license.
The man that lived with their girl, the girl's had enough because he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
She kicked him out. Now he ain't got nothing. He's struggling, he ain't got nothing. Yeah. That's a bummy guy.
Yeah.
Or flip it, women, like we said earlier, heavy dependent on a man, and then a man leaves or something happens, they break up, and they've got nothing.
But you know what's so funny? I think people also don't call out bummy based on the package. Some people look really good, they seem to be on doing different things, but they've got absolutely nothing going on. And then you have some people who you barely see them, they lay low, and they are building so much. So I think that's another thing that needs to kind of be acknowledged.
Yeah, and this is where the social media aspect comes into it. I'm gonna it's the image. So like you said, a lot of people.
I'm not sure to grab, bro.
I just want to have something like that.
A lot of people don't have a lot going for them, but because of social media and the pictures they've put up, it seems a different story. When in reality, the word DG used earlier, that's what.
A baby.
Thank you. They're living like that, and it's scary because. Would you call that dream selling?
On which part? Whose behalf? Like, who's delusional for the dream? The guy or the woman?
Both, depending on who's doing it.
No, they both are.
To a certain extent, they both are, yeah. That's not really, because...
Dream selling, because...
Why am I selling the dream? If you're cheating on me, I'm withdrawing my hope, bro.
What, who are you talking about?
No, but I'm saying, in the aspect of social media, when people are giving off an image of who they're not, well...
Basically, talking like catfishing.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. Like lying, like you said, the people who don't have much going on for them after they go through a breakup, but then on social media, it seems like life is good, everything is fine.
But I feel like that's social media. Everyone's selling a facade.
But then this is the problem. Social media's playing a nasty role in that.
That's what social media is, man.
No, that's not true.
Not
everyone is living a facade on social media. People who have allowed social media to be their idol are. There are some people showing their genuine lives when they go to the park, when they go on their jog. Like, it's not them trying to sell.
Lying,
no,
man.
let me learn. There's some people who literally use social media. They don't care about how many followers, they're literally just sharing their life. People building their, and I'm not talking about all the editors and whatever. There's some pages you see, and even when you see how they post, they're not really caring about the thing.
Yeah, them people, you got them ones.
No, that's why I correct you. We can't say social media is doing it. There is a category.
It's just that we're exposed to a lot more of that side of it. Less.
Do you know there's a side of Instagram that we are not privy to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my girlfriend don't show me that one.
That's what I'm trying to say. That there's some
Terrible
people they've never seen.
Terrible algorithm.
That's why you think how you think of it.
You're never getting those kind of things on your algorithm.
Never.
Algorithm's corrupted.
Never.
Terrible.
No, about BBs in real life. No.
And it's scary because there's so much we don't know because the internet's changed from something you can access everything on to them dictating what they want you to see.
Yeah.
That's what.
And driving a narrative.
Yeah.
How much times have we spoken about it? And it's just like when we talked about
boy DG from the S.O.S podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I've thought about something like there is no way. I know I haven't mentioned this to anyone, and it's popping up on my algorithm. That's the part I'm finding creepy.
Yeah, Insta's nasty for that still. Because things you're thinking.
I just feel like my phone's connected to me.
It's not cute.
It has to be.
It's not cute. You find it cute, bro.
Stop
that
it.
same phone you
Stop
find
it.
cute, you're gonna just do something to you and say, stop. Let
They
the
have to
social
be
media
listening
finish you.
in. They have to be listening
They're
in.
definitely listening.
That's
Do you not see
I
that?
think it'll start being scary if I start seeing things I don't want to see. Like, it's talking about certain health issues. You know, like, why is this showing up all of a sudden? That's when it gets real dark. But for now, I was just showing me little things like, yeah, I was thinking about that, you know, I like that jacket.
Anyone's not funny, it's not cute.
But that's how they get in
Stop it.
control because they're making it seem like it's so convenient, it's there to help you, then one day it's going to take over your life.
You're one of the first ones they're gonna grab.
I'm one of the first people to get a fucking robot, bro. I mean, you know me.
God forbid, Daniel.
Have you
God
not seen?
forbid.
You saw the video when the robot was acting up with the Quran. You know what I said I'll do? Step it right back to the robot,
Is that
bro.
the one in China where it started attacking?
Yeah, it started getting aggressive.
The lion?
You not seen it?
No.
The robot's there and it's like, not me.
Someone in the crowd.
And they have to pull back the robot.
They have to pull back the robot. I don't think we're looking where the world is going, you know. I think everyone's just living their own.
The problem is people like him who are excited for where we're going. That's the issue I'm facing.
But he's scared.
He's too giddy for my liking about what's You just watched a video of a robot trying to jump someone in the crowd and you're excited. Brother,
nah.
That's the basic dummy one. When they advance it now, what's the new version gonna do?
Listen, Chingin is going to be the least of people's worries.
I'm telling you.
Imagine getting chased down by a robot.
What?
I robot in
Unlimited
real
stamina.
life.
They're never gonna get tired. Are you not understanding?
You can't beat them, drain them, bro. You trying to fight the robots?
Drain them. They take you out.
Have you seen that clip of 2 AI systems? I think it was Alexa and Siri, or 2 Siris, I can't remember. But they had them conversating with each other until they realised, oh, you're AI too, so are you. And switched from English to their own language that no one can understand. Like a coding sound. And then they carried on going back and forth, but then no one can't understand it but them. What?
Did you see that? That's cold. That's not cold.
It's not. It's creepy. Stop it. Nah.
It's like having 2 little toys and they start communicating and becoming friends.
Yeah, and then they're planning to kill you.
But I'm just preparing for you to just...
But the thing is, you know, if I go, we all go.
No, God forbid.
On your own, mate.
On your
When
own.
the robots are catching me.
The salvation I
Bro,
have,
listen, everyone in this room came into this world on their own. I promise you, my brother, I'm leaving on my own.
Yeah.
Without your help.
It's only going to
Without your help, my dog. I promise you. No way.
Talking about the way of the world changing, I came across a statistic. Let's get into it. And I do believe it, 'cause I feel like it applies to me. 45% of men aged 18 to 25 have never asked a woman out in person. I'm not of that age group.
Wait,
but
hold on. What's the age range?
18 to 25.
This gen? Or are you talking about
This
gen?
is 45% of men. Doesn't say gen.
No, but I'm saying in this year we're in this current.
I would imagine so, but it could be like the 18 to 25. But I think it's even further.
Then it's the newer generation.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to get at. So it's not us per se.
I reckon it is, because it never used to be like that back in the day. It is now.
Yeah.
It is
So
now.
I'd say a new generation, Gen Z or whatever it is.
But I feel like it affects a higher age range anyway.
Not necessarily.
Why?
Yes.
You can't be 30 or 31
No,
or
no.
whatever. Can't
I
be.
never
Do you mean in
agreed to a
terms
woman.
of the times
Why?
that we're in now? Because online dating is really becoming a thing. So the
People ain't
times we
moving to
are
people
in,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
online dating's playing.
I understand what you mean, because you're right, it is the younger gen because of the age range, 18 to 25. So you're not doing at that age. However, I
You
get
have
what
to
you
move
mean,
together.
because now everyone is on social media.
Yeah.
Through the apps, the dating apps, and certain conversations, people are approaching people more.
I feel like I'm part of that statistic. I don't say the age range.
But then I feel like that's what
When you
makes you
see me
more
Instagram, bro.
socially, what's the right word? Socially troubled. Awkward.
Yeah,
There you go.
Can I ask you a question as well? Coming from, we're slightly older, I believe, than that ratio. Do you still feel or prefer a man to ask you in person now, or are you happy with the text on the phone?
No. Stop it.
See,
You're going to
now
get
that's
ignored. I don't want no DMs. I don't want you sliding in anywhere. Meet me face to
Yeah,
face.
like especially not asking me out. That means we've built a rapport by now. So you're really trying to drop me a text like, "Raw, like I want you to be my woman. I'd really love you to."
Okay,
say that
you
to
men,
me.
like you've already met in real life, and then you're dropping a
we're
message.
talking about asking to be your girlfriend, not asking to date. This is not. What's the
asking
question?
to date.
That says ask a woman in person. No, it's not even that. It's not asking it. I've never
So for
asked a
me,
woman in person.
The impression I get is, let's say
I feel like it's chatting up a girl in person.
Yeah, in person,
Yeah.
you're at a bar or something, and you won't
Okay.
do that. You won't approach a woman.
Yeah, but you look for her online to then go and message her. That I don't like that.
Jump
I've
on
seen you in a
Tinder or
place.
Ninja, be like,
Let me ask you.
I've seen you in a place.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
Watch
So
me.
what do you prefer, in person or online?
You're a shit.
I don't move to guy in person though.
So
So
online.
mine would be more
You just
online.
acting more like a robot.
That's
But I feel like I've always been
But
that
don't
way
you miss
though.
Don't you miss that
If I
feel
flow
of the
back,
drive?
no,
You don't know
bro.
the-
Certain
just
man,
a bit of a
like,
risk.
like,
Just remember, us
certain
man,
man like
we've
to
been
gamble.
moving to girls in person for years.
Yeah.
The success rate is brazy. We don't know when. We don't know when. We don't know who. What
You
day we're
gotta
gonna
remember,
win.
I'm older than you. So I've been
Chill, not
seeing
that
the
much.
sport. I've been seeing the sport, and
But
I'm
did you
there.
take part in the sport?
No,
That's what
because
we're
I've
saying.
seen the sport get dark, bro. I've seen it get nasty on certain man,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
And
one of
I'm
them
like,
shameless
that's
man.
dead, bro.
You're
No
one of them
way.
shameless man success rate.
Certain man, I'm like, how do you even
That's
wake up the
why.
next day after that?
So,
It ain't tough.
so now we understand the reason
I'm
why
not
it's
tough like
online.
that. I can't do that.
Now we understand the reason why it's online. He's traumatized.
Yeah, no.
That's why.
No, I've moved. No. Okay.
Part of the
I've
thrill.
always said I'm not a gambler. So if you give me the green light, I've gone. So obviously, if I've got a smile or a little
fun
sus,
in that,
brother,
man.
I don't.
You
like,
need your heart to race
Yeah.
a little bit, man.
This-
It's part
This
of
is
the
the
fun.
same man that went
With
Vegas and then a
rejection.
gamble.
Can
I
you
cannot
imagine?
deal with
Sassy
rejection.
king.
bro.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
sassy
deal with
ass
rejection.
king.
I don't deal with rejection.
I swear to God.
You like rejection?
I don't say I like rejection, but bro, it's a 50-50. It's a coin. It's a coin flip. I don't know what I'm gonna. What's
That's
gonna
how
happen?
certain man are built different than me. Like I've seen man in the dance move to a gal, didn't work
Terrible,
out, and continue,
terrible,
bro. If that's
terrible
me,
place to be
I'm
doing
going
it.
home.
Take it on the
I'm
chin.
going home.
Bro, you don't have to take things
Whole
on the
night
chin.
spoiled.
You're so loser.
Whole night spoiled.
You're so loser.
I can't come out in my good outfit,
hey, you know
step
this-
and two steps,
so
and
let me-
then get shut down.
Let me get
I'm
it straight. Hold on.
I'm
Let me get it straight.
I'm going
Bro,
home.
so
I'm
wait,
going
wait.
home.
Let me get it straight. So you're
Night
on a dead
done.
man. You move to the one thing. That first one that says no, you're done for the night.
Where's my after the one? I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, you ain't like the man. You know there's
I
man
don't
out
need
there,
man.
brother.
Me, man.
20 get out there asks tonight for their number.
And even me,
They
see that?
They scored 0.
You know why as
They
well?
want
Okay,
no
because I know I'm
numbers,
not
and
a
they're
striker.
still
Because I know I'm
going.
not a striker.
And
like
they're
that,
still
yeah.
outside in the club waiting to hit number 21.
No, because I know I'm not.
Niggas dying
Because I know
for
I'm
it,
not a
fam.
striker like that. Yeah. Say for
Right,
example,
you have to
if
remember,
I go and
this-
approach a girl, I know in my head, yeah, I've had to build up the courage for this because I don't do this.
So you have no confidence in yourself.
So not me.
No, it's
I
not
see
fair.
when you put it that way, you know, it's true, you know.
So no,
It's
that's
true,
what it
though.
means. That means you don't believe in
No,
yourself.
because you know what it is.
'Cause I'm not
Usually
going.
girls would think I am.
This is where
So
you
I'm
have
like,
to
you know,
have-
I like the way you think that
This is
I'm
where
of
I
that
feel
caliber,
like-
but
no.
I wouldn't do that.
This is where I feel like certain men don't have that much logic going up there. God, know yourself. First things
Yeah.
first. Know yourself. Know what. I don't want to say your ranges of what your success. What's been successful for you in terms of look wise? I don't like
Well,
objective.
okay, put in that sort of sense,
No,
but
no,
then
no. You gotta
yeah.
look at that, and then again, this is where we talk about whether you're successful or not. The person you're looking to approach, do you feel like you're gonna be successful?
But there you go.
The risk takers are
who's
the problem.
measure? Who's
it's
the
the
measure
man
how
that
you see
knows they're
yourself?
not going to get the girl and are still.
Brother,
trying
how
to-
much times have you seen nowadays? You see one leng girl, and you see what's next to her, and you're thinking, how did we get here?
I genuinely
Aura,
believe.
confidence, personality,
100%.
bro.
So ugly man
I
can
was
still
told-
shoot their shot.
Yeah,
So that logic
but
don't work.
again,
That's
you talked
subjective
about
too, isn't it?
believing in yourself. A
It is
man's going there.
subjective.
A man's going there. He's going there with. Some men are going with personality.
Mm.
Some men are going with their looks. Some are going with both. You don't know what a man's gonna do at the end of the day.
But what if you think you're more than you think?
That's where life humbles you. When you start seeing your success rate go down. When you've gone to 3 girls and they've both said no, you're going. Oof. I gotta look inside.
But you know what it is?
I
Naturally,
know,
traditionally,
bro.
I feel like traditionally, men like hunting. It's the hunt,
Exactly.
it's the thrill. It's like, regardless
Bro.
of whether you get the meat or not. I mean, I'm talking about hunting,
So-
aren't I?
Wait,
Yeah, but yeah, it's the right
no,
term.
no,
Yeah,
no,
the right
no, you're
terminology.
right, because that's a good question then. Is men who don't like the hunt, are they more feminine?
Sassy
Right.
kings.
Right.
No, I'm not even being
No, it's
mean,
true.
but remember,
Sassy
the hunt in
kings.
men is a natural thing that's put in you
Yeah.
guys to lead.
You're
'Cause
meant to enjoy that
if
part.
you are going to lead, you have to be able to hunt.
So
You have to
The
naturally,
animal kingdom has shown us.
So you're saying in genetics is
Your thing's twisted.
My thing on there. My DNA is not DNA sometimes.
Or our environments can either heighten or decrease the impact in something. If you're a pretty boy and you're used to getting your way all the time and you don't have to put much effort and you draw more attention than you give out attention, you may grow
get
up
caught out.
and not think or not like the hunt.
You get caught out because you think my looks are gonna save me. Nah, dog. Where's your personality?
And
that's
gal
it.
move like they're the hunters these days. So
Because certain man, they're not playing no more. Violent, crushing aggressively. So I was
think
to be
it's
aggressive.
true,
I
though.
couldn't believe it, fam. I said,
We're
oh,
reflecting. It's true.
you gotta reflect, my guy.
But no, but realistically,
You got-
it
you gotta
can't, bro.
reflect.
From primary school, you gotta give moving to me.
that's the
I've always
point.
been that
You're
way.
used to
This
it
is
coming
why
to
it's
you.
dangerous.
But then you also can't moan about, females are too masculine nowadays. We don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Because,
Because there's man out here soft.
right.
When I gotta approach
Come
you,
talk
fam.
to me then,
Sassy
innit?
king, fam.
Come chat
Say
to
what
me.
you want the babe to
Like,
come to
play
you,
your part, then
queen.
you get a feminine woman.
Yeah.
Queen.
No, but
Bear
then
in mind,
some
that-
guys,
that
how do you
isn't-
do?
wait,
Some
wait,
guys don't even
wait.
smile, bro. They even giving you a little nothing.
Brother,
Imagine looking at someone over there. You in a smile, nothing.
And
Just
she made eye contact
Okay,
with me.
look eyes.
let's go back to hunting.
Yeah.
The way a tiger's going to approach a zebra is not the same way it's going to approach, let's say, a wild dog. They analyze the prey, they study it for a minute, and they see if it's worth the kill.
What's easier?
Man, them don't do that no more. That's why
I'm
you're having these
saying.
dilemmas. It's
100%.
just trying to go for it like it's the same animal.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we are different.
You've lost every single time because you keep going for the wrong prey, fam. Open your eyes.
You're not studying it.
But then that's dangerous. But then that's what he said. This goes back to what he said about
Not that women are animals to be.
Yeah,
played on
this
board.
what he said about women.
Oh, that's why I was being careful
Yeah.
with what I said.
Yeah, this is what he said about don't like saying ugly, but the ugly man getting a pretty girl can still pick the wrong prey and still be successful.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
certain
know.
men are gamblers.
Even though
I
I'm not saying the word
respect
prey
it.
now, but you can pick the.
Yeah,
I
because
respect it.
we're relating it to, like you said earlier, we're relating it to hunting.
Yeah, so
So
a man can still pick and still be successful. You can go like, oh, bro, man actually won. Damn.
I think, do you know what? If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. A lot of men have become lazy because it's that mentality of dating apps, and you're bringing it into real life as
Makes
well.
it
It's just like
easier.
swipe. Okay, well she's not entertaining it. Okay, next one. Instead of actually going for the hunt.
It's like a
the kill,
roulette.
yeah,
It's like a roulette. It's constantly going.
I also think
And this
men
one
have
isn't
lost
fast
the
food.
understanding of the hunt. So now a lot of men are on like, I'm the prize. No disrespect. The man is not the prize.
Relax.
You come with that.
I see.
Wait. And I'm not saying that to insult a man, but whether a woman exists, everything we're expecting of you should do that for yourself.
Yeah.
Groom yourself. Build yourself a business. Don't put yourself in certain circumstances until you have. We're not expecting you to just have that for us. That should be your standard for you. And too much men think that's a prize. The wrong. Same with some women. What you think is a prize, no, that should just be you.
Collab.
Nah, keep going.
It should just be you.
You don't see yourself as a prize.
I was gonna say something. I'm gonna add to it.
No, you should never see yourself as a prize.
Nah.
You
Fuck,
should
I'm
see
right.
yourself as a king.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Listen, if you're a prize, you sit back and you relax. You don't do nothing.
Yeah.
The king thinks
I
differently.
like that one.
The king is thinking over his citizens, his kingdom. How am I going to rule this? How am I going to handle this? How am I going to reap from what I'm sowing? A prize sits there waiting to be open, and you wonder why we're calling you lot sassy.
Get the prize though.
Yeah, I could have said it better. I'm a
bit of the prize.
See?
The prize.
Hey, you gotta do a lot of self-reflecting after this one. Still. You
gotta love me for me, man. You gotta love me.
play MJ man in the mirror and start looking at
You
reflect.
gotta love me for me.
Of course, no one's saying not to love you for you, but don't think that because
Don't
you're
encourage
providing
it.
for me,
Don't
I should be
encourage
looking
it.
at your leg.
What?
That's what you
Yeah,
should be doing.
don't mind this sassy king or queen. I don't know which one.
Brother, what was we talking about this yesterday?
Yeah, but
Should we throw it on it?
No, but
Like, come on, let's throw it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
go
get
into it.
twisted. Don't get twisted.
What?
As much as I said that, I still know my worth. I still know who I am.
Yeah.
What I bring. No, I won't say bring to the table.
Yeah.
But like Shaq said, I know I'm a king. That's why I know what I expect. Don't get twisted that I'm begging for it. I'm not dying for it. Let's
So, okay.
And,
So, let's ask the ladies. What's a respectable time to reply to someone's message?
I don't think.
Before we start being called sassy for acting up, for taking too long to respond to
Who? Are
us.
you talking about guys?
Say for example,
responding
Say for example, I send someone a message, and I'm expecting, obviously, of understanding. I know that time may take a little while, but I want to know, like, okay, after an hour or two, you're like, So what if it's about 3 days now, a week?
You hate me. No, but wait, let me lie.
So is that moving sassy?
No, it's not, because again, like I said,
I
know
value
I'm a king.
myself.
Like Shaq said, I know I'm a king. I
Yeah.
know what I work. I know what I am. What I bring to the table. So there's something that I expect. Now, if you're not gonna give me that energy, why do I need to give you that energy,
perfect question. Would a king wait 3 days for a response?
brother?
No.
Would a king need to wait 3 days?
Brother,
for a
what we
response?
doing here?
No.
The only time a king would consider waiting is if he's addressing another king. Business type. Think of that.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about romance and having a
Yeah.
mindset, I hear where it's coming from. You must not like me or realize
Enough.
who I am enough, and that's okay.
So
Because
okay.
you're just not.
So when is it classed as being sassy if I tell that to that person?
It's how you communicate it.
Sassy, yeah. Don't
It's
be going
not.
there
It's not
begging.
what you say. It's how you say it.
Yeah, don't
So
go
how
there
do I
begging.
say it?
Don't go there begging. I'm telling you.
Let's get into it.
No, you didn't reply. Come on,
Into it.
stand up.
No, like say for example you message me now and I just reply like, I'm not even talking to you though.
That's sassy.
Why is that sassy?
That's sassy. Yo, man.
So that's sassy. So
Stand
I went
up.
to say
You're king.
you
just
took
said
more
this.
to I
You just
value
said
myself, you took too long to respond to me, I am a king, you shouldn't take this. How do I respond to
You
them?
can't reply like that. That's
So
childish.
so so then what's
childish.
logic then?
That's childish.
Because technically if I address my point to you and I let you know how I
like
feel.
Shaq said, it's the right approach. It's just how you word it, and you got. It's the
So
level
what's
of
the manly way
understanding.
of responding?
It depends on the situation, on what that person. I can't tell you what I would do because I ain't there.
I think of a.
Okay, ladies, what response would you say makes you feel, yeah, this is a sass spot?
Like, say if that was you in that sense, and then he's not.
Yeah, like you
Well,
responded.
the person's taken too long to message.
No, you've taken too long, and
Yeah.
he's come to you.
Yeah.
What kind of approach would you expect, or would you have in that situation? or would you want him to have in that situation when he's approaching you? If you get what I'm trying to say.
So he's got an issue with how long I've taken to message
Yeah.
and how would I prefer
Yeah,
for
and
him to
he's-
voice it.
Yeah, and he's expressed himself, but what kind of way? How can I word it? Depending on how he expresses himself, what way would you rather have it? If he comes, like DG said, in his feelings, how are you approaching that? Or say if he comes,
Feelings, I feel like I'm just gonna shut down. I probably won't respond back.
there you go.
I don't want feelings. Like, just give me facts. This is what you
Yeah.
prefer, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, if I like you enough,
There you
whatever
go.
it
That's
is,
what
and
I'm
I'm not a
trying to
good
get at.
communicator. That's just me. I'm gonna be mindful because I do like you. Okay, let me actually respond back to him at least in a couple of hours because I'm busy at work, but I'll be mindful to do that. But just give me facts. Don't get in your feelings. I mean,
Did you hear that, DJ? You gotta reflect when you get home, my boy.
I think I'd appreciate, for example, if I've now you say you now get a message.
Yeah, like you've now responded.
Right.
Yeah, how would you take it?
How
I'm
would
now
you prefer
acknowledging.
the
If
Yeah.
you responded back to me now responding, I'd appreciate something like address me back like a hi, hello, whatever, and just say, by the way, I don't appreciate the gaps. Not
There you
because
go.
I'm trying to control anything, but I'm investing time because I actually like you. If you're not on it or if it's not the right time, just let me know and
Thank
I can
you,
work
ladies.
with that.
Thank you, ladies.
And then
really
I-
appreciate
then
that.
That's
Did you hear
for
that?
me
That's
to
for your
respond.
but
forehead.
then I like that
Yeah.
because there's still facts.
Yeah.
You've got to the point rather than
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
your violins out. Like, it's
Exactly.
just
And if
It's
you're
weird.
getting your violins out and we're still like talking.
You know, I was all sad. Like, stand up, man.
And no, but we're not talking about gentle violence. We're talking about that's how these men come out.
There's no emotion.
And sassy aggression.
Yeah, exactly. Queen, calm down, Queen. Don't get mad. Like, easy.
no. It's alright.
Yeah, I think I prefer that because at the end of the day, I think sometimes women need to realise we do affect and can hurt a man's feelings, or we can send off the wrong message, or it's the right message, but we're just not choosing to address him and say, do you know what, I like you, but not this much. Like, I still want to be around you, I want to be cool with you, but
Yeah.
I can see you want to build up on communication,
Exactly.
you want to spend more time.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, so what you want to do with that? Not in a rude
Might
way.
not
I
be.
understand if you don't want to talk to me anymore, fine. But I would like to still, you know, sometimes
Just
women
healthy
need to do that.
communication.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think two people being on the same page instead of trying to read each other's minds. That's
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah, just that talk. That's one thing I said. Communication. As much as we always say, oh, what's important in a relationship? Communication, but I feel like it's so broad. Like, it's a lot more than just talking. There's a lot of different things you need to take into consideration when it comes to communication. And sometimes I always say it's the little things of communication that you think don't matter, but in reality, they play a bigger role. Like a simple, cool. We spoke about taking long to respond. A simple message saying, by the way, I'm busy. Okay, once I'm free, I guess the time with you. Could happen on both sides. Both sides could have done. A guy could easily say that to go if he's busy. Don't know. A girl could say that, but again, at the end of the day, it's that communication you guys have already built up until that point. If it's not the greatest, can't really expect too much from that. So that's how you end up in them situations where you get a reply in 3 days. Now you're in your room, keep flashing your phone, hoping for that vibration. It's not coming.
I think
That's a sad place to be.
all in all,
I
it
tell you,
goes
it's a
down
sad
to
place to be,
it
bro.
just shows intentionality. It
Yeah.
shows that we're trying. I think people think only women want that. Men want that too.
Exactly. So when I express that to you, it's not sassy.
Shaq just
No,
shows
no,
you
no.
how
I
to
said
express
how.
it.
I said how, my dear. If you're coming, if you're coming with, so what? You think you can message me now?
Yeah.
By the way, that
That
works
is so
both ways.
sassy.
I don't think women at our big age, you're messaging a man back or a woman back with that kind of energy.
Yeah, letting you
Well,
know.
man.
Begging.
I'm acting this way because I care.
That's not good enough. You should have enough mental and emotional maturity to know how to demonstrate your
You
care.
responded like a 5-year-old. You responded like a 5-year-old. That's what 5-year-olds will say when you're lecturing them. Fam.
The truth of the matter, I know I'm more like to be a little paving. I'll see it and I'm like,
Why?
I'm never responding to this now.
Why though? That's
Because
part
how
of the
dare you do
communication.
that to me? How dare you do that to me? That's me, you know.
I can't take you seriously.
No. To get into another thing, let's see how you lot feel about this. Women probably love this. So in Ohio, Lawmakers have proposed a new law that bans men from ejaculating without intent of conception. Would fine up to men 10,000 per ejaculation. So I'm gonna get fined every time I bash now.
No, not bash. You come inside somebody.
It's if you impregnate someone.
Oh, it's that way. Oh.
I guess, and it was without intent, or
they
if
didn't even say impregnate.
if a woman can prove that you've ejaculated in her, ejaculated, sorry.
Yeah.
Then I guess so.
You could get.
I feel like there should be clauses in there, but I agree
who's to
with
say
it.
I didn't have intent?
You know what they mean by intent. You know what they mean by intent.
Brother. Consent. That's the main thing.
No, I'm not looking at it in that sense of no consent.
But you said with intent. Yeah, you can intend to do that, but
Oh,
if
in
she
that sense,
doesn't,
He needs intent to, like, men should
Okay.
basically only be ejaculating a woman if he has intention to get her pregnant. This is the whole point. Because people are making babies and leaving them uncared for.
so
That's
it's
the
a
whole
punishment
point.
for men, basically.
I wouldn't say a punishment, I'd say a restriction.
Yeah,
Just like speeding.
restriction, yeah.
It stops you lot from speeding. Speeding's reckless. You see how you get a fine if you're speeding?
Yeah.
It's reckless.
Come on, calm down. 10 racks for each time. The big man,
Yeah,
chill.
there's some men
But
that,
I
like,
get it
they're
because
like,
it's
they got
self-control.
14
Like, control your.
kids.
Yeah, Nick kind of needs to be arrested.
No, but he's got the money
He's got
to
the
take
money
care
to
of
do
them.
it.
There's some block breaders that are at home with 14
If it's not just
kids.
about money though, he's not got the time to invest in all the
That's
kids
the
as
point.
well.
So if men were more careful with
More
their
mindful.
semen,
Yeah.
then there wouldn't be.
It's basically just saying treat it like life. Yeah, don't just be throwing it out there willy nilly, like. Because at the end of the day, you have to remember
I was gonna say something.
as much as we talk about it's lives technically. You know what you're ejaculating.
Yeah.
It's potential lives, should I say? So at the end of the day, you gotta take them because one of them eventually gonna win. Now you're taking the burden for all of
Sure.
that.
I think it's food for thought when it comes to guys, but this is an extreme. I don't know how.
That's what I said. There should be clauses. There should be clauses for something. If a woman falls pregnant, and he doesn't want the responsibility, therefore you ejaculated without intent. So yeah, you should get fined.
Then get fined.
Because a lot of those women.
I feel like women could weaponize this.
That's why I said there should be clauses. Because some women are dark.
You know what country is it again?
America.
Oh,
There you go. Lawless land. Anything goes there.
It's dark over here, fam.
Not that dark.
America's a different.
Brother, child support don't hit us like it hits them. Feds are booting down doors over there. The child support dog. You ain't hear man getting doors boot down here for that, fam. So it's very much different.
Man's just getting the HMRC.
Yeah, that's what you're getting, fam. Like you owe us money. Like, the bailiff are coming. That's what you're getting. Bailiff ain't doing nothing. The feds over there, but they take it serious. So you can go jail.
You can go jail here.
You can dodge enough.
Yeah.
You can dodge enough.
Yeah.
You can dodge.
You can dodge a couple grand in America.
But you ain't going not, brother. You missed that first payment, bro. At your door, like swore. Them man, I said, yo, you think this is a game? Yeah.
He said like what?
Brother,
That's
things
what
don't
I'm saying.
play.
Because we've got benefits here, it's different
Yeah.
there because they don't have benefits. Whereas, let's say, and this is a real scenario where someone stopped working because he didn't want to pay child support.
Oh yeah.
I know a bagger one.
Yeah, so that to me
I
is
know a
absolutely
bagger
hard.
one.
Whereas you can't do that in America.
You know,
Bagger
we're them right now. Both the women and the male. What's going on?
That just
Weaponize
not working
the child
because
support.
because you don't want to pay child support. It's crazy.
Slimy.
Bro, have you
What
seen
I'm
the
saying
things they'll
is,
ask
in
you?
America, you can't do that. It's just like you work, don't work. I don't care. Drag it out your ass. You're
Yeah,
paying.
see,
Which
that's what
I
I'm
get
saying.
No,
because
but
the
that's
state is
wicked.
saying the
It's
state
not,
is saying
buddy.
that's your responsibility.
No, okay, it
You
depends.
did.
Nah, you see, I get the point you're
Man
making,
said
but
it
it's
depends.
dark, bro.
It's your
Brother,
no.
no, fam. You've got set that. Say for example, okay, yes, I'm not saying you shouldn't come up with some money, but you can't be telling someone to take out a credit card to pay this
No
and
one
that.
asked
It's
you to do
like,
that.
No one's asking you to
Get
do
a
that.
job. That's what
Because
we
most
said.
of the men on
Child
child
support
support. Wait. Most of the men on child support are not present.
I don't know about these conversations, bro. I'm not trying
No,
shit to you.
This is what you're not getting. Most of the men that are on child support are on it because they are not present. You've got wicked girl out
Let's
there.
not
I'm
do
not
this.
talking about them.
Let's not do this.
But no, I'm not talking
Yeah.
about the women who are mean. There are mean women who like to villainize the situation, use their children as weapons. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of women out there who have gone to child support because they genuinely need the support because you're not
Yeah, don't get me
physically
wrong.
or
I get that. Yeah.
financially. There's a lot of women who, because the dad is present, we're not asking him for anything for. or he gives me money weekly, and he sees his child weekly. Like, we're doing it together. A lot of women who do go the child support route is because I am getting nothing from you. I'm paying for after school club by myself, breakfast club, and I'm going to work, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. Yes, this is a lot.
I need help. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
I need
There's
help.
a
That's it.
there's a Baby Mom episode coming up that Jordan wants to do. You're gonna get a realistic point of view from men in this sense, because don't get me wrong, you're right, but it's a whole bigger conversation.
Yeah, because
That's
men
what I'm
have been
saying.
through, I think a lot of men have been through traumatic experiences because there are evil women out there. I'm not disputing that, but I think on a whole, society's made men feel more confident to not be responsible for a child that they didn't want, because the idea of, oh, you can just get an abortion, or yes, you trapped me. I think, yes, in hindsight, I'm not disagreeing with that. However, men are not responsible for their ejaculation at all. They just see it as pleasure only. It's a bit like, imagine if every man saw driving as racing, and every man every day are racing, and that's what's happening.
Bare car crashes.
What did you just say?
What did he say?
Who's asking for it?
I said some girl asking for it in the moment,
So
but then after you want to say
self-control.
different.
That's the point. There's no self-control because you lot don't see the value in your
though.
semen.
I'll say come in me and then.
And I'm not excusing the women. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna respond to that one on camera. That one, I'm not.
Making the conversation PG.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I do not have time for you.
But I do feel it for men. I if anything, I think I'm on men's side more than I am on women's side, because sometimes the rationale I don't get.
I disagree. I feel like both could be quite crazy. I've heard wild stories on either side.
Yeah,
we're not obviously with this scenario. We're not talking about the crazy side of men being crazy or women being crazy. It's just generally just taking accountability. You can't just, it's not just about pleasure.
100%. But I feel even before that, I don't think enough women take accountability in analysing the man. And I say that because you've been to his house, you see he don't open his letters, he doesn't go drop shots. No, wait, hold on. I'm not even trying to diss anybody. That's no judgment to anyone either.
Do you know, it's hitting home. It's hitting home.
He doesn't.
I opened my letters, but that rattled me because it's true. Certain man is just walking over the letters.
He, and I'm not dissing anyone, because some people, and I'm not saying there has to be nasty weather, but a lot of women ignore the routine of this man's life, and then you get pregnant, whether you're together or what, you get pregnant, and because women switch on naturally hormonally, we get into that mum mode quite easily.
And I'm not being funny, I blame the 60s and the stupid pill. Before that, women would be more selective of who they're having sex with.
That's why I'm saying I hold women more accountable. Do you see it?
After
now?
the 60s, the pill and this and that coming out, it's just like, oh, women liberation, let's all just
and it made it harder for men to be able to have all these random women on the side, because women was like, oh, I can't risk this. I can't risk this. Also, it was a bad regard for a man to step out on his family, because a man's reputation in his household also represented business and also represented his status.
Exactly.
Nowadays, men are being praised and egos are being fed by doing this. So this is why I say I do hold women slightly in more regard, because you completely ignored when you was there driving in his car, driving around all day on your day off, your annual leave, but he ain't working. And you're chilling and having all this good time. Now you've had the child and you expect him to change overnight.
That's not going to happen.
You've always been responsible because you're strategic. You take your days off to be with him.
Stupid that is.
No, but
You take it annually.
To go chill.
Oh,
With a job
this
is
broke nigga. What's going on with this broke nigga? They ain't even got a job.
No, but
Ain't got no annual
no,
leave.
because you're not thinking. Half these girls do it all the time. Do you know why? I'm secure in my job and I want to use my annual leave. He shots and he spends bags on me. Let me go shopping for the day. You think girls ain't having that mentality? You ignore it until it's important to you.
Yeah.
And that's why I say a lot of women don't hold accountability, because they act like they've been bamboozled. Honey, you knew how he stayed.
Yeah.
And now your child is here, and because of your connection with your child, which is natural because they grow in us, you are expecting and demanding him to switch on. Men need to have a level of connection with the woman for him to really switch and become a dad. And I'm not saying men who don't have that connection don't have that, but usually they've got good dads or good men in their life.
Yeah.
Why they hold that accountable.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's why I say I hear where you're coming from, but as a woman and being able to step back and analyse different, and also as a mother, you look at things different and you think, women women have way more power in this circumstance than I think
anyone else,
society's allowed us to really see. And women don't like to have accountable moments. Unless they've got great women around them, because there's some amazing women, and when you get in their environment and you listen to them speak and you allow them to feed into you, your mindset changes. You realise, do you know what? I know she was heartbroken, I know she was going through it, I know he boiled it, but she was moving prideful and really erratic. When you're able to have these conversations, women can step back and see how I played a part in that.
Yeah, I took part.
And just take accountability.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of women don't. Yeah.
I like that.
Accountability is a whole subject on this.
And once we do, the level of man, the caliber of man is just so much better. So much better.
See, there was something else I wanted to get into, but we've run out of time. But I like the way that was rounded up, cause the NWO, women ain't shit basically, innit? You man are horrible basically.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
So yes, I like the way the theme ended.
I was about to swing it.
I like the
go for his neck.
Camera was on. I was about to lay this right.
Just woo! Just breathe.
Well, but that is another one from the S.O.S. Thank you guys for participating.
No, women are amazing. You're not ending
I'm
it
gonna
on
address
that.
that before we end
Oh, there you go, son.
I'm not ending that like that. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Don't ever say that again. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know I'm the one to come here and say that. That's me.
Then go find man then. Yeah, go. Since where? Rubbish?
I can't like act.
Go find man.
You thought about it, haven't you?
And on that, no! Yeah. Alright, cool.
Oh Lord, okay.
Let's go.
I like the draw ups.
Fantastic.
That's so lovely.
That's perfect. And on that fantastic note, it's been the S.O.S. crew. Thank you very much, Suli, for coming. Thank you very much, Shaq, for coming. Really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Love to see you in the future again.
Of course.
And that is us from the S.O.S. crew. We're out.
Boy.